YouTube? It's your girl PM coming to you with a PM vlog. Welcome. Today I wanted to share, open the book of PM and you guys can learn a little bit about me and my love of music. I want to share with you my top 5 or 6? I think 5. No, 6. 5. Yes, I have 5. I brought up 5 of my top favorite albums that we have in our record collection. AM and I have collected records. Well, we both probably brought in a few records from before we met, and then we really started collecting together probably in 2019 when we probably got a record player finally and getting like a speaker system and getting like a full little record station. We both, AM and I, both really love music and we love the sound of a vinyl record. And let me tell you, there is a big difference in mood and texture and whole experience when you put a record on than just like playing off your speaker on your iPhone or your what have you. You're coming from your computer. There's something more like ritualistic and something that like goes into your soul when you put a record on. When you do get a record album, that means you like the album. You're gonna listen to it. It's not just like one song. It's like the whole process of an album. So my favorite top picks, we have our collection ranges from I think we have like a Native American and like weird electronic classical stuff that I think we've seen before, all the way to like hip hop, R&B, metal, rap, and like everything in between. It's like all of our just a good album that we treasure. So these are mine that I really treasure a lot, and it's kind of hard to pick, but I did pick some. This one on my list is Helplessness Blues by the Fleet Foxes. I listened to them in college. It reminds me of my brother who recommended it to me, and I was in art school and I would listen to this album and I would I would listen to this probably on my little iPad Nano to this album, and it would inspire me to get through school and get through my art classes. Definitely love the Helplessness Blues song, The Shrine. Also the music videos to these were pretty intense. So that's the album, Fleet Foxes, Helplessness Blues. Loved it. Also had to do a lot of traveling in college, and this would be the album that I would listen to. So now I have it in a vinyl record and I play it a lot. Next on my list, this one's kind of special. It reminds me of when AM and I were dating for some reason, when we first got together. This is Arcade Fire, Funeral. I did listen to this before I met AM, but I don't know, I think AM and I must for some reason it just reminds me of him. And the song is we got together and dated in the winter time, and it was cold, and I remember maybe playing Tunnels. I really liked that song, and I also really like the song Wake Up. And it's a great album, great song collection from Arcade Fire. Probably my favorite album by Arcade Fire is this album, Funeral. And it definitely just has a little, I can't listen to it without thinking about AM and I don't know, just our cute little dating period. I'm just how I remember it is listening to the album and that music, and so it reminds me of him. So I like it. And then my third favorite, this takes me back to high school, back in my hometown of Bremerton, Death Cab for Cutie, Translanticism. Definitely Death Cab for Cutie was like one of my favorite bands growing up. I loved it. It's very Seattle area-esque and kind of like really in your feels, kind of emo. So it hit me in high school, but I love this album, Translanticism. Very moody, very lyrical. Love it. And it's been fun. Like, I think I listened to this like a month ago to clean up the room, our bedroom, and it was really nice. It made it very enjoyable. So I love Death Cab for Cutie, and I love Translanticism. And it sounds great on vinyl too. It just the stuff that's like very instrumental-esque sounds really good on vinyl. Then this album I probably didn't listen to until after AM, but it is Weezer, Pinkerton. This is when I want to really partay and rock out. Love this album. Best album by Weezer. Super great. My favorite songs are The Good Life, Across the Sea, love that, Pink Triangle, El Scorcho. Pretty much all of it. A great album. You can just run through top to bottom. Awesome on the vinyl. Sets the mood to get some crap done. Or relax or think. And then my last favorite album is from The Killers. Love this, Sam's Town. This is one of my favorite albums by The Killers. Went through a lot of listening to this one. I can sing every song top to bottom of this album. It is great. It is fun. It makes me happy. I had also, this would be like a top pick on my little mini iPod when I'd have to go on like solo hours long road trips. I would listen to Sam's Town and sing along and rock out because Killers are awesome, and I think this album is awesome. Yeah, some of my favorite songs on this album, definitely Reasons Unknown, My List, Bones, Why Do I Keep Counting? Also, when you were young, but that's on the radio and it kind of gets played quite a bit. The other ones I definitely dig too. Definitely fun to jam out with too, and it sounds great in a vinyl record form. I love it, and those are like some of my top favorite albums from our collection that I could listen to over and over and over again. Let me see if I can kind of gently spread these out. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Comment down below what kind of albums you listen to. What do you recommend? Always looking for new albums to add to the AMPM collection. And yeah, also I recommend to everybody, if you want to add ambiance and add some cherry on top to your whole vibe in your house, is get some vinyl records and play them. I stand by that. Get some albums, because it's just a totally nice quality to listen to your music and taking that joy in. And anyways, I hope you like this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you all for listening, and I give you a big fat peace.